Hey, y'all. It's Michelle from Monkey's Creations. Come on in. We are going to play with some diapers, y'all. We're going to play with some diapers. Look, it's I had to go buy diapers the other, was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. And I was like, number one, the price of diapers, oh my Lord, was insane. But then you look at them and you're like, well, how did that cute little bump fit in there? They're so tiny. Hey, y'all. Good morning. Um, and then it was like, which ones do you get? Right? Because y'all remember, most diapers are Disney, Mickey Mouse, all the things, and you cannot resell them. Remember that it's copyrighted. Don't do it. So it took me a while to find just plain old diapers, and it just had a little elephant and a rainbow. So trying to find one that didn't have Mickey Mouse or what's the other one? Simba. I was like, oh my Lord. Anyway, so I got a pack of Pampers newborn diapers. There's only 31. Like, why not just put 32? What's one more diaper? It was crazy. My mom was laughing at me. I'm like, oh my goodness. Anyway, let me bring y'all down so I can show you what we're going to do. Now, I'm totally winging it. We'll see if it works. Um, so, what I'm thinking. So, here's our top. Our bow is going to go here. So, this one's only getting one diaper. Because look, I wasn't going to buy a whole nother pack for $12 for one diaper. So that's where our bow's going. So I figure one diaper, the bow will cover what's not there, right? So we are going to use this gorgeous 2.5-inch yellow glitter rope. And then in the bow, we're going to put the blue, the pinks, the purples. That way, if it's like a gender reveal or gift or something like that, you've got all the colors in there. Now, if it's a boy, you could just do all blue or all pink or whatever. But let's just see if this works. Okay. So right here's our top. So I know I need to work down because I don't want my elephants upside down. Okay. So we're going to work like this instead of in a complete circle. Okay. So what I'm doing is I took a band. Good morning. Good morning. And took this diaper. Now we're using, and I know it may be kind of hard to see. Oh, there you can see it. We're using the elephant side. Who's having a baby? Nobody's having a baby. Nobody in this house is having a baby. Let me just say that right now. I just thought of this idea and I was like, let's just see if it'll work. Okay. Nobody's having a baby. No rumors today, y'all. So I'm going to fold this down just like that. And then I'm just going to fold it in half to where that elephant is right there. Okay. And then depending on what side, I'm just going to band it so it stays in place while I'm placing these. So one on this side, and then I'll do one in a minute. Okay. So because we're working from the top down, I want to make sure that our elephants are not upside down. So let's just go ahead. Hold on, I got to think. We're just going to start right here at the bottom. So we're going to take our 2.5-inch. I got to make sure y'all can see this. So we're working with the wrong side of the ribbon up. No baby. So we're just going to scrunch this end. And we're going to zip tie this in. See, I'm thinking it through, y'all. Thinking it through. We're going to zip tie that in. And then we're going to take 2 diapers. So this one and this one, so that our elephants are not upside down. Now they're going to be kind of cockeyed until we start going up the wreath. And I'm taking 1 to the inside, 1 to the outside. This was to make sure, I tried to just do 1, but you could see a little bit of the board. So we couldn't do that. So we're going 1 up, 1 down. Taking our ribbon, going right across. And then we're going to scrunch it down here. See, I want to make sure it's not. This may not work at all, y'all. See, I don't like the way that's scrunching. I wish I had a glitter 1.5, but I don't. Let's go with just a solid yellow, because that's scrunching so bad that it's not going to hold. In order to get those to hold, see what it does? I don't like that. So let's start over. Let's undo that. Grab another zip tie. Good morning, good morning. All right, let's try this again. So we put these here. Now we can remove those bands, so don't worry about that. It may be that we have to put some mesh or something underneath. Because you're going to have to get it tight to hold those in. And I didn't want to have to glue them. But sometimes you just got to play. What if you wrap the ribbon around the diapers first? I don't know. I don't know. Let me play and let's see if it works. See, even with 2 diapers, you're going to see the gaps. Maybe I should have played with this one a little bit more before I came live, but let's just see if we can figure it out, y'all. Let's see if we can put That's why you make prams with them. What are prams? I know I have to keep the diapers from shifting. Let's see if we can get 2. Now that will work. All right, so I'm going to go, if I do that, it's going to cover up a lot of the diaper. So let's just stick with, why diapers? Why not? Because I just wanted to see if it would work. If you don't play and figure things out, you don't come up with anything new, right? Hello, hello. Maybe if we do 2 and 1. Look, this may be a total fail, but who knows? It might be cute by the time we're done. Right? It's a cute idea if it comes out. Yes, you can, Carol. All right, let's fold this one. Gonna have to make that one tighter, I believe. Oh, they look and roll by the time I'm done with them. Made a few of those over 2-3 years. They are impressive. I don't know. I'm not impressed yet. Not impressed yet. Even if I rolled them at this point, they're going to look the same as they do, y'all. Because it's already looking like it's rolled. I'm looking to see where my bow's going. No, I already tried that, Teresa. The ribbon looks squished and not flat like I wanted. Okay, it's not coming out too bad, y'all. Kind of cute, right? All right, so our bow's going here. So I'm going to put one here. Because remember, it only came with 31 diapers. So our bow will cover up the fact that there's only one diaper there. All right, so now we're working, well, let's just do our 2 here. Odd. I know. And I wasn't going to buy a whole nother pack to get 32. Okay, so now we're working down the other side. So I don't want, how do I want my elephants on this side? So we're going to have the elephants, yeah, come this way. Not that it really matters because you can't really see them now, but not like I wanted you to be able to see them. So I guess it really doesn't matter. Good morning, Dre. It's a failure, but it's all right. Because if you don't play, you'll never come up with anything new, right? But y'all may be able to come up with a better idea. Let me scoot that one in just a little bit. Well, it's not how I envisioned it. It's definitely something new, huh? These are the newborn diapers. Now, you may have been able to get the neck size up, and it may have worked a little bit better, but look, these were cheaper. Let's just be honest. Diapers got expensive, y'all. Oh, thanks, Teresa. Okay, almost done, y'all. And then we can make a bow. I'll take a picture and find a caca closet. Just kidding. It's not too bad. Y'all might be able to find a better way to do it for sure. I'll go through and cut off these bands. And I did just use the outside rows. All right, I'm going to redo this one to make it tighter before we get there. Okay, elephants are going down like that. Even y'all figure out a way to do it on a character board and use the vinyl. That would be cute. That would be too cute. I forgot I had those. All right, let's make this one tighter. Thanks, Mary. Okay, that looks better. Just leave that under there. All right, last two, y'all. I need to put another zip tie. To get that one in there. Y'all, even let me show you. By the time they get in there, even if you roll them, it's about the same size that's already there. Okay, so it'd be all right. All right, let me cut a piece of this off. Squish it in there. Okay. Fix that. All right, let's snip off these black bands since it didn't work for what I wanted anyway. And I'll go through and pull them out. I'm just going to cut them right now, though. Ooh, it's got me sweating, y'all. Okay, not too bad. Right? Kind of cute. Dre, what you laughing at? All right, let's make a bow. Let's make a bow. And I am going to bring the yellow glitter in, I do believe. We'll see. Okay, now up here where this single diaper is, that's where our bow's going. Oh, Lord. I have my seat is full of Christmas ribbon I'm trying to get put up. With a punch bowl, there you go. Okay, I'm going to do blue first. So we're going to bring in the boys, the girls, the yellows for the neutral. I hope I have enough of this blue because I don't have a spare. We're going to have enough, y'all. Does anyone have any tips on deco mesh for a candy cane frame? I use all kinds of deco mesh for candy canes. You can use really any deco mesh will work. I do suggest if you're just doing petals or something like that, that you would burn it. Otherwise, you'll probably have frays everywhere. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, cut. Or you can just do the petals. Get this out of the way. All right, let's do, I really want to use this yellow glitter. Although I probably shouldn't. I'll just stick with the yellow I was working with. Hopefully I have another one. Y'all know how many different yellows there are? 7, 8, 2, 9. 7, 8, 2, 9. See, another different yellow. Another different yellow all together. You have to look at the numbers, y'all. So I have to match up the SKU numbers to make sure I'm not getting the wrong yellow. So 7829, 7829. So I know these two match in case I run out. But there are so many different shades of yellow ribbon. Any gingham? I do have, no. Oh, I do. But see, it's all I have is glitter gingham. But that would have been cute. Well, I'm gonna stick with this since this is what I started with. But yeah, that would have worked. Catherine, if I'm using a 2.5 in my typical bow, I always put it in the middle. Just because it's 2.5 does not mean it has to go on the bottom. So if I'm using 2 1.5s and 1 2.5, I'll do 1.5 on the bottom, 2.5 on the top, and then back to the 1.5. And then we're going to go in with this pink, only because it's really the only pretty pink I have. I'm checking again. Yeah, I don't really have a lot of pink ribbon. I'm really not a pink girl, but it works. And then we're going to do a 4-inch, 1 loop. Yeah, that candy cane frame is easy to work with, TikTok. I can't see your name. But any of the petals, the Harvey petal, I've seen somebody use that and it was amazing on the candy cane. You could do the ribbon petal, and all of those are on TikTok as videos. So if you want to find one of those you like and use it, any of those would be awesome. You could do a rainbow, and I did think about using this one. So it's got the purples, the pinks, the blues, the greens. I did think about using that one. So you are correct. You could have used a rainbow. Ooh, almost lost it. So that's what you want. That is a perfect stack to fluff a bow. That is ideally what you want right there. All stacked up nice and neat. But that's so pretty, y'all. Isn't that pretty? I think I'm tying my bows too tight. You cannot tie your bow too tight unless you mean you're tying it to the wreath too tight. And that can be done because then you're what's the word? You're sucking it into the wreath. So it makes your bow go like this instead of laying nice and flat and neat like that. But this part, if you mean this part, you can never get it tight enough. You want that part tight because when you go to fluff and you pull, and I jerk mine pretty hard to get my loops where I want them. And if I didn't tie that tight, it would pull and make my loop bigger. Does that make sense? Yank them. And you can see, even when I'm fluffing it this way, I've got my hand, I've got my thumb right here in the middle, holding it down, and I've got my fingers wrapped around here. And so I'm holding and pushing from both sides to ensure that when I tug on that loop, it's not going to move, or it's not going to, what's the word, change the size of it. So if this wasn't tight enough and I wasn't holding and I went to pull, I could yank some of this from another loop or from my tail. Does that make sense? I feel like I'm not making sense today. Look how baby that looks. Oh, you're welcome. All right, where's my one diaper? Right here. So that means our bow is going right there. So I'm going to pull this apart. Try to find my 2 holes. And you can see I'm scooting it to the edge of my table so that that pipe cleaner goes right through when I get it through that hole. It just makes it easier. Okay. That was easier than I thought it was going to be. Okay. So I just put it through those top 2 holes. Clip it, feed it back down through the other hole. Now while I have it like this, let's just go ahead and add our hanger. So right here, the 2 holes, those are considered your hanging holes. So feed it right through. Zip it, cut off the excess just like that. Okay. Okay, it's not a fail, y'all. I actually think it's kind of cute. See, I'm jerking them. I'm jerking those those loops, y'all. Don't be afraid to jerk them if your stuff is tight enough. They will go where you want them to. All right. Right up underneath. Now, if you get the bigger diapers, you might be able to get away with just putting 1 diaper per space. But with the newborn diapers, you're definitely going to need to put 2. These are newborn diapers. And it came with 31 in a pack. That's why there's only 1 diaper up there underneath that bow instead of 2, because I wasn't going to buy a whole nother pack of diapers for $12 for 1 dang diaper. Ridiculous. And of course, we had to put the girl ribbon on top because we rule. So let all those hang nicely right there in the center. That's actually kind of cute, y'all. I'm actually kind of impressed. I thought it was going to be a total failure. Total failure. But you never know. Trust the process, y'all. Trust the process. Finish it out. If you don't like it, undo it. So kind of cute, huh? Did y'all trust me? Or do you think it was a failure? It's on a Unique in the Creek ring board. Can I see the back? Absolutely. So I just used the outside sets of holes. Yep, you could definitely add little rattlers. They're not rattlers. What are they? Rattlers? 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 What are they called? Rattlers? I think that's what it is. Or the little booties or whatever you wanted to do. Rattles? Oh, rattles. Or maybe I'm thinking a rattler snake. Rattlesnake. It's a rattlesnake. Oh, my Lord. I give up. Rattles. Okay. Lord, I'm just going to go back to bed. Rattle. I guess my kids didn't have any rattles. They did. I'm just messing. A big plastic safety pin. Yes, for sure. But even like this would imagine, of course, you wouldn't put the big bow in the middle, but imagine this was on a character board. Let me see if I can, well, you'll kind of get the idea. So that would be really cute as well. If you have the Unique in the Creek vinyl. Oh, here. I have a character board right here. Put this vinyl right in the middle of a girl or, oh, I got the girl one too, y'all. See, that's what I get for not looking. So these are the vinyls from Unique in the Creek. So little girl and little boy. Or you can just go with the unisex like this one if you don't know the sex. There you go. All right, have at it. It's yours. I'm done. One and done, y'all. One and done. You got frozen fingers, girl. It's cold here too. It was 27 this morning. 27. Even on a rail. Would it work on a rail? Let me grab a rail. So if you did the rail, it would go, this is the Unique in the Creek rail. You'd put that up there. And then you could put the diapers just like this. On that bottom of it and wrap it around that vinyl as well. And then just put you a bow right in the middle. There you go. All right. I'm out of here. Y'all have an awesome day. What is tomorrow? Today's Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I will be with y'all here in the morning. And then I have to take mom out shopping. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Have an amazing day. Bye, y'all.